watching what we say when John Jones wins the speech, and he thank God for all he's done for me. They're watching the loser walk off, and who comes up to him? They're watching the loser's family, and will they come and embrace him? Will they say, it's okay? Will he say, hey, we did our best? Or will he kick things and throw things and say, I quit forever? It's easy when we win, isn't it, to behave well? But God knows it's hard when we're losing. On the cross, what did Jesus say to those people that were wagging their fists and spitting upon him? He said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they do. He teaches us not only how to win and how to be triumphant. Look at Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 and 7. It says, be anxious for nothing, but in everything may your requests be made known to God. You might think you're winning, but if you're living a life full of anxiety, if you're living a life that's always full with worry and doubt, you're not really winning, are you? If we look at the birds and how they don't toil, but God provides for them. In Colossians chapter 4, it says, everywhere you go, be the salt. In Philippians chapter 2, it says, let your light shine, because we stand out. Even Stephen, when they're about to stone him, it says his face was like that of an angel. He's about to lose his life, and yet he still looks like an angel. When you go through difficulty, I challenge you, the way that you go through that difficulty is really what people are watching. When Princess Diana died, the world watched. They watched that massive funeral, that massive parade. They saw the casket and all the jewelry, all the fancy attire, all the people with their best clothes and their best raiment and the best orchestras. But you know what was in her hand as she was in the casket? Was a rosary given to her by a lowly nun named Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa lived her life in such a way where she started orphanages and she helped the sick and she helped the poor. And when she met Princess Diana, she had given her rosary. And that became such a treasured possession by the princess. What a contrast. You have somebody in the palace with riches and wealth and fame, and you have somebody in the streets helping those with leprosy and open sores in Calcutta. And yet the way she lived her life had such an impact that when she died, she wanted that relic to be given to her. How are we living our lives? When we win, when things are good, how do we live? But when things are bad and things are difficult, how is it that we live then? You see, you have to understand, if I'm going to lose, who is it that wins? And not every part of life is a sum-zero game. Last week in San Bernardino, there looked to be some terrible bear attacks. I don't know if you saw it.